Hey guys, welcome back to All Around Lego, and today we'll be reviewing Lego set 40658, the Millennium Falcon Holiday Diorama. Let's get into it. To start this review off, we'll go over some particulars first. The set has 282 pieces, retailed for $30, and was available in the last 3 months of 2023. As for the actual set itself, we'll go over minifigures first. The first figure included is a exclusive holiday ray. Comes with a greenish yellow lightsaber, probably closer to green. And then as for Rey herself, she has her standard hairpiece. Nothing too special there, the 3 braids. Has her regular face with the freckles and a sort of smile, if that's a way to term it, that little smirk. And then on the back she has a bit more of a concerned face. As for what makes her exclusive, she comes with regular white pants, but then the piece that's actually exclusive is this torso. It is a green ugly Christmas sweater, and it has the Millennium Falcon on it, flying as you can see, and then it has a couple dots around for snow, and then it has 2 different green levels. Looks really nice. The detail on it is really well. It's a nice addition to have for the ugly sweater lineup. The next figure is Finn. Comes with a blue lightsaber. And then he has his open mouth with a happy face. And then on the back he has his concerned and afraid face. Has his regular hairpiece. And then for him has the Han Solo type leg holster, the belt that goes around, not printed on the back though, just on the front. And then for the figure itself, he has a blue ugly Christmas sweater with the Rebel logo and a couple more snowflakes around the side and on the back. Looks very nice. 2 exclusive figures for a $30 set is really good. And then your next figure is Chewbacca, who I would have liked to see in an ugly Christmas sweater, but I imagine that would have been hard with a totally different print of him. As you can see, pretty basic print. It has his hairy legs, his ammo belt runs around the side. Still waiting for it to come onto the shoulder. I do think that is something that Lego should look upon improving in the future. It's got his regular face, and then you can see the separation of his head's hair and his back hair. So, very nice figure to be included. 5 figures for $30 is actually really good in my opinion. Usually we're lucky to see 3. And then you get a Porg. Standard Porg, it has the printed undercone face print. Looks really nice. It's got the standard face, nothing special there, but a nice inclusion nonetheless. And then you also get a BB-8. Looks really nice. It's his standard body and undercone head. Looks really good. Has the printing on all the sides. Very nice. And then his head, still the same, but it is still a very solid figure. As for the actual set itself, or the build, I guess, I will point out a bit of a fun inclusion, is this book. Nothing too special. It opens up, no printed tile inside, but the tile on the outside is actually printed. It is the Jedi training book, if I'm not mistaken, which is a very cool thing. Nothing's exclusive about it except for the printed tile. Very nice. It's got the gold emblem on it, and then a couple extra lines to add a bit more detail. It looks phenomenal. Really nice of Lego to add something that wouldn't have otherwise been included in any sets that I could think of. Now for the actual diorama itself, I thought it was pretty interesting how it's called a diorama, but it does not have the black border around it. I definitely like that. It definitely creates the feel that it is a bit more of a play set instead of an 18+ set, as indicated by the age. Looks really nice. And then it has a lot of closed up studs for the most part, and then it's got jumper plates throughout where you can put your minifigures and position them without actually like potentially getting too much damage. It allows for a lot more positionability, which I think is really nice. And it's really easy to just come in and tile it off. As you can see on the far left, you got a Christmas tree with an ice star, a couple red ornaments, and it gets the overall shape. And it can be taken off, and you can see the little wood back for it. Not necessarily the best looking from the back, but considering it's only being viewed at from that angle, it doesn't matter too much. Then if we come over here, we have a dining table that you can easily take off. Just take that jumper off. And I like how it is at an angle. It comes with a transparent glass, a carrot, and then a turkey, which you can obviously take the legs off. Looks very nice from that standpoint, but I also found it interesting how, since turkeys don't have any clips in them or anything like that, that it actually just has this piece here to prevent it from flying off unless you tilt it over. And if we come around to the side here, we can see the iconic Millennium Falcon hallway entrances, doors, I guess. And once again, another jumper so you can put your figure walking in. Barely fits the figures with the jumper plate. However, you could take it off and do a bit of modding to make that actually work. But at least they fit, unlike the old Wampa Cave. Very nice with that. It gets the circle actually really well implemented. I like it a lot, and it's mostly all tiled off. Looks very nice. And to get these, they have an inverted piece, which I thought was kind of interesting. And then from this side, it doesn't look terrible. And then in the back, you got another ice shard, I guess, ice star on the back on the wall. And then you got a bit of a couch. The couch actually looks really nice. It's a very good inclusion. It just fills up some space. Very nice overall. And then you also get a space chessboard. And then above it, you get this incredibly well designed oval, slanted oval shape that actually looks really good. It's almost a complete oval. Obviously, there's some parts that remain flat and stuff, but overall really good. And then there's a bed inside of there, which I'll show in a moment. Then we come around here, space is done really well. Looks really nice. And on the top, you have different colored lights lining the entire area. And then if we come around to the back, you can see the bed. You can put your figure in there. That there's nothing for them to clip onto, but if we rotate it around, you can actually see them. They fit pretty well. So very nice. And all smooth tiles for the bed, and it gives it a slant, which I like a lot. Definitely think it adds a lot of detail. And then below that, you have some otherwise what would be wasted space, but got a couple clips where you can just put both the lightsabers. They won't be grabbed onto by the hilt, but it can hold the blade. Fit both of Rey's and Finn's lightsabers, so a nice use of what would otherwise be wasted space. It's a really good set overall.